over the TVA?
Okay. No, I don't think it's just TVA, and they do offer us affordable, reliable power, and that is a major component for all industries to need. But there's also the component that Tennessee is located in the center of 76% of the North American population. So anybody that manufactures goods has to deliver those goods to the user. And so that gives us a distribution advantage. And I also think you'll find that Tennessee, with its laws and structures, is very business friendly and affordable place to do business.
What are the real advantage for the company working in this state, in the Tennessee?
Well, I think it goes back again to what I just said as far as being where we're located is an advantage, having the TVA power, and I think we are in the section of the United States that is actively growing, and that also helps with the workforce components. People have to hire people to work, and people are moving to this region, and therefore we're not just stabilized, and it gives more people choice to hire.
Fiscal pressure, energy cost, labor cost, which one between these is the most convenient for the company who want to work in Tennessee?
Well, I think as everywhere, costs are increasing. I think you'll find that our power costs are on the lower end, and everybody's got to use energy. Having, I think, an affordable workforce that wants to work, even though your costs may be going up, as long as you're getting increased value out of those people, that helps keep the cost under control.
How is the relationship between a company and local government?
Well, we as the Industrial Board in Montgomery County, we do our best to work with our existing industries, keep them informed of what we're doing and what's going on in our community. From my perspective, I think we have a very good relationship with the majority of our companies. Those companies that want to work with us, it makes it easier for us to work with them, and we try to address any questions or issues that come up.
What's the importance of trade union here?
Trade unions here, we do have one company that has that is a large employer that has a trade union plant, but that plant located here in the early 50s, 1954, I believe it was. And then we have another company that has, it's a slow industry. It has about 30 people working, and they have an industry. But again, that is a company that has been here since the 50s. All of the companies that have located in our region in the 20th and 21st century, the end of it, have been non-union, and it really is the workforce here does not have the mentality that they feel they have to have a union to represent them, that companies do a good job of that in this region.
Let's talk about the ceramic sector. Is the presence of white clay quarries in this territory passing ceramic entrepreneurs that settle here and not in other states?
Well, what knowledge I have, there is the basic raw material available to the ceramic industry in our region. So that is an attraction. I think that was probably some of the initial attraction that started the ceramic growth in the late 80s time period when that happened. But I think it goes beyond that. I think I have had the opportunity to visit the Modena Sassuolo area of Italy, and I think what you're seeing, because we've had one or two locate here, others are locating around, and I think if you look at the geography size of America versus Italy, it's probably pretty representative of the same type of tile district that is being created in this Middle Tennessee region, because not only do you have the manufacturers and you have the raw material, we also have seen some of the smaller supplying companies coming into the area providing the services for these manufacturers. So I think we've just kind of, over time, grown that region. It's just a larger geographic region than it is in Italy. That's my opinion.
Do you foresee in the future the creation of new ceramic company? We heard about Chinese and Indian company interested in Tennessee. Do you confirm?
I confirm that Middle Tennessee has had companies looking at our region within the last 12 to 14 months. We have had the opportunity to meet with 2 companies within the last 12 months that produce tile, and I have been told, I don't know for sure, that there are 1 or 2 companies that are looking at this region right now.
From Turkey too?
That I don't know. I have not heard that, but you know, a lot of times we don't hear where they're from until we actually start negotiating with companies.
Americans prefer carpet rather than ceramic material. Only 5% of Americans utilize ceramic tiles. Do you think the situation could improve?
I am of the opinion it is improving. I think I am witnessing the use of it being increasing in our market in America. I think the creativity of the companies and the materials that they're making today, the designs, the patterns and all, they are working to attract the buyer in the U.S. And I think what I have witnessed is they have turned their products to what the consumers in this market are looking for, and I see a growth.
Why will your Chamber of Commerce be present at coverings in Orlando? Why?
Well, there's more than one reason. One, the state of Tennessee is going to be hosting a booth there, promoting the state of Tennessee as being a good place to do business. So we support the state of Tennessee because it's kind of a partnership in recruiting industries into our area. Also, we have a Tennessee Economic Partnership, which is a group of communities throughout Tennessee that participate in that by making investments into it on an annual basis to use those funds to go out and promote Tennessee. So we're going to host a reception tomorrow night at the event and have reached out to the manufacturers in our region and suppliers and invited them to be there. And then, of course, the state will probably, if they're courting companies that are looking, will also have them invited to that event. And it just get everybody together and talk a little bit.
In conclusion, looking at the camera, could you address to the Italian ceramics and communicate them your message?
Well, I think Clarksville, Montgomery County, and Tennessee sees the value of increasing industrial jobs and growth because those jobs are the components that drive our economies. So we have had good experiences with the ceramic industry, and it is one of the industry sectors that the state of Tennessee is focusing their recruitment on. So we would be more than happy to meet with any company that is offering any thoughts on possibly putting production in North America and discuss with them how we could assist.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.